Hi, it's Nørgaard. So welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. So today I'm doing a new first impressions foundation review. I haven't done one of these in a little while. Sometimes these kind of videos get views and sometimes they don't. Like, I have such a hard time figuring out like the YouTube algorithm and figuring out what people want to see. But anyway, I wanted to test out this foundation today, so I thought I might as well film it and show it to you. So the foundation I'm testing out today is the Technic Pro Glow lightweight foundation. So as the name suggests, this is more of like a luminous foundation. And as you guys know, if you watch any of my videos, I have very oily skin. So I thought this would be very interesting to test out. So I'm doing a full review and wear test in this video. So if you do like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also click the bell to get post notifications. And now without further ado, let's just get right into it. So I'm going to apply my Technic Pro Glow foundation right now. It comes in this very nice glass bottle. It's very nice packaging, and it's like matted glass and then rose gold writing here on the front. It's really beautiful for such a, you know, affordable foundation. But yeah, let's just get into it. I have to go somewhere, so I don't want to make this too long. So it comes with a dropper like this, and I have the color Ivory, which is the second to lightest color. Just like with all the other foundations from Technic, this foundation only comes in 6 different colors. So that is of course a huge con to this product. Anyway, it's called the Pro Glow Lightweight Foundation, and on the description on the website it says that it applies as a liquid and dries down, and it feels lightweight, and it has a satin finish, and it has light to medium coverage. So I'm very interested in that. I am going to apply a matte primer on half of my face and then no primer on the other half. So I'm using the matte primer by Wet n Wild, and I'm going to pop that on over here on this side of my face, and we shall see if there's any difference between the two sides. Okay, so I'm going to dab the foundation on. The color match looks pretty good so far. So let's go ahead and blend it out. I'm just using a foundation brush for this. It does seem to be like light to medium coverage. It's definitely not no coverage, but it's not like intense either. And it blends out very easily. As you can see, I have some pimples down here, and they're still kind of visible. Of course, they're also raised, so the texture is noticeable, but I feel like you can also see the color through the foundation a little bit. It seems a little more matte on the primed side, but not a whole lot. I actually think it looks very similar from the primed side to the unprimed. I feel like the pores look a little bit better on the primed side. As always, I'm going to try and build it up. Some foundations build beautifully and some really don't. Either because you can't build them, you know, nothing happens, or they start to like crumble. Okay, this foundation seems to definitely build well. It builds up in coverage. You see? I feel like it actually covers quite a bit for it to be a light to medium foundation. I feel like it does dry down a little bit. It's definitely not like super movable, but I can move the product a little bit with my finger. And I feel like it's definitely a glowy finish even on the primed side. I feel like there's no real difference between this side and this. Anyway, so far so good. I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like once everything is all done. Okay, you guys, I have all my makeup on. I'm about to head out the door. So this is what the foundation looks like. I of course powdered it. I did not use any setting spray. It looks really good actually. It looks the same from one side to the next, I think. And I'm super impressed with how much coverage I have actually gotten out of it. And so far the finish is very nice. Right now it is 6 o'clock at night, so I will update you guys again in some hours. But yeah, this is what it's looking like. It looks good around the pores, especially on the primed side. I feel like it looks a little more textured on the unprimed side, but of course that's kind of to be expected. So yeah, I'm heading out now, and I will see you guys later. Hello, I'm back. So it is now a little past 11 o'clock at night. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but it was just past 6 o'clock at night when I got done with my makeup. So anyway, I look a bit tired because I am tired. So let's just, you know, get to the foundation. This is what it looks like after 5 hours. I think it looks rather good. It is pretty shiny. You can see my chin is pretty shiny. Like my T-zone in general is pretty shiny. I do have oily skin. I feel like I'm a little more matte on the primed side. Like over here on like the cheek part, I'm not super shiny right here compared to over here. And my forehead seems a little more matte over on the primed side. I am wearing highlight right here, but other than that it looks pretty matte. Over here it looks more shiny all around. And I feel like my nose also looks a little bit more matte on the primed side than the unprimed. So for 5 hours of wear from, you know, a luminous foundation, a Pro Glow foundation with no touching up, I think this is fine. I obviously need to touch up. I probably should have touched up after 4 hours, but I don't think that's too bad. I do have very oily skin and I would definitely wear this foundation with a mattifying primer underneath it. I feel like the coverage is still pretty good. You know, it hasn't faded a whole bunch and it hasn't oxidized. You know, other than the shininess, it looks a lot like when I first applied it. So I am going to just repowder my T-zone just to get rid of the shine. And this just really helps to make my makeup look more fresh. Okay, that's a lot better. So anyway, all in all, I do like this foundation. I think this is perfect for you if you like a glowy foundation that is buildable, and if you can find it in your shade, of course, since the shade range is so limited. I think the Pro Glow and Lightweight foundation claims that it says right here on the bottle, I think those are true. I think it's definitely glowy and it does feel very lightweight. It's not heavy whatsoever. I haven't been able to feel it, you know, for the past 5 hours. I can't feel it right now. It's not a heavy foundation whatsoever. I will say that the coverage is better than what they, you know, what Technic claims. I think this is definitely more of a medium buildable foundation as opposed to the light to medium. And as far as it drying down, I don't really know about that. I feel like it dried down a little bit, but it's not like truly dry where you can't pick up any product, you know, with your finger if you touch the foundation. But as I said, all in all, I am happy with this foundation. I will definitely wear it again, and I will probably wear it with this Wet n Wild mattifying primer underneath it, because I think it did a lot of good things for the foundation, you know, not just the mattifying effect, but also disguise the pores a little bit. So yeah, that is my little first impressions review of the Technic Pro Glow foundation. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you can also click the bell to get post notifications. And that is all. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. So take care and bye bye.